again pushed their level of beliefs, and indeed through the spring of 1649 a number of mutinies sprang up. The most dramatic of these at the beginning of May is at Banbury in Oxfordshire, where 800 soldiers from the new modelled army, mostly cavalrymen but some infantry as well, mutinied against the way that the army was treating them and marched over to Burford in Oxfordshire. Our scene starts here with two of the generals, two men who are making decisions about what to happen next, the army's grandees. Thomas Fairfax, Lord General, commander of the new modelled army, the man more responsible than anybody else for Parliament's victory during the Civil War. And his loyal and trusty lieutenants, his Lieutenant General of Horse, Oliver Cromwell, well known to people in this parish, of course, his second in command.
These men could seriously affect the military situation. If the malcontents of the royalists who were defeated only months ago joined them, we could have a serious force against us.
I thought that we had the better of this Leveller uprising. It has been 2 years since we met with them at Newmarket Heath, at Triplow Heath. We've had the Putney debates. We met with them as we committed to do 3 times thereafter. We got their commitment to the heads of proposals. And yet, I still read on the streets of London and thereabouts more of this seditious level of pamphleteering, an agreement of the free people of England.
Really, I think that the poorest he that is in England has a life to live, as the greatest he.
More ideas about extending the vote.
And therefore, truly, sir, I think it clear that every man that is to live under a government ought first by his own consent to put himself under that government. And I do
saying when Parliament will meet, abolishing the House of Lords, religious tolerance, ideas that are filling our people with new and radical ideas.
And I do think that the poorest man in England is not at all bound in a strict sense to that government, that he has not had a voice to put himself under.
Aye.
It is. I'm glad to be in the pub. I'm just wondering what the next move will be by those that we are hopefully going to put our faith in.
God will deliver. God will deliver.
I hope so, sir. I hope so. I hope we have done the right thing.
We can but wait and see. We've put strong petition forward. We've made statements. It is in their hands now. We've come this far.
We wait. We wait and we wait. And we wait. You speak for Cromwell.
I do, sir.
And Fairfax.
I do.
They have just sent you.
We're trying to negotiate some kind of peaceable agreement between our good selves.
Our statements were with General Cromwell and
I have General Cromwell's full, complete confidence in my ability to deliver a treaty, if you like.
A treaty.
A negotiation.
Well, our demands have not changed, sir. We are still waiting for months and months and months of pay.
Could you just...
We have not taken this decision lightly.
Sorry, who are you again, sorry?
You may call it Dean.
Dean.
Call it Thompson.
Is there a need to write down my name, sir?
No, it's just my alien memory.
Really?
And, General Cromwell has instructed me to listen to your demands, as they were, and maybe convey those demands back to General Cromwell, who will then negotiate with myself possible treaty or peace.
Will we get our arrears of pay? Are we going to be allowed to worship the way we wish to be worshipped? Worship.
You wish to be worshipped.
This is my death.
We know the truth. We are all equals under God.
I think God has left us, brother.
I do not see God will hear him anymore.
Your faith wavers. You must believe we are righteous.
Brothers, every man's conscience is his own. If those of you still believe that there is a cause worth fighting for, then please
Fight? I do not believe I have any fight left in me.
You must stand together.
I shall leave my name scratched in this font here, and then at least somebody will remember that I was here. Because at the minute, we have nothing, and we have the prospect of nothing. No God, no rights of man, nothing.
I just hope that perhaps those outside will see the better of their ways.
Who is this?
You men have been found guilty of treason.
What?
No. Sentence.
So, let us pass judgment on the ringleaders. Bring forth Thompson, Perkins, Church, and Dean. Pass the judgment of the court-martial that you have been part of. You have stood out as leaders amongst your comrades, and it is as ringleaders that you shall be tried. You have had the opportunity to turn back from the path that you have chosen. You chose to ignore the words of Major White. You have not chosen to join your comrades and join in the expedition to Ireland and uphold the oath that you took to defend the liberties of England. Breaking faith with your oath is breaking faith with God. It is breaking faith with the Parliament that you have sworn to defend and uphold. We have spent 10 years defeating one tyranny for you to try and bring about another. It saddens me greatly, as we have stood on this nation's field as comrades, to have to pass this judgment. But you have put so much at peril in the defence of this nation, spreading sedition and malcontent amongst your comrades with false prophecies and promises. Greater suffrage, abolition of the House of Lords, and other ideas, stirring them up at a time where we need to look to the defence of our nation and our expedition in Ireland. It is with a heavy, heavy heart that I have to pass the judgment of execution upon each and every one of you.
No, sir.
Thompson, you shall go first.
No, sir. Sir.
On then.
General Cromwell, I beg Cromwell. General Cromwell, hear me, please, sir. Gentlemen.
You have had your chance, you have had your opportunity.
No, sir.
Do not pull at my conscience. Take him from this place. Place him against the wall of the churchyard.
General Fairfax, sir.
In front of his comrades.
Gentlemen, no. Take him, sir. You be hurt.
But really, I think that the poorest he that is in England has a life to live.